Hello YouTube, welcome to today's YouTube video. I very recently, because one of my friends called Septron messaged me on Twitter saying, yo, Jankos playing Kha Zix. I was watching Jankos play Kha Zix on stream, and I didn't watch the entire game because I had some stuff to do, but I wanted to basically make a video where I react to Jankos playing Kha Zix, and yeah, that's basically the video, so
like if I was born
let's
in
hear what he has to say.
United States of America, I probably wouldn't know, because like you don't really have to know where Belgium is if you are from USA, right? Like this is more understand. I think like France, South Korea as a pro player, league pro player, South Korea should probably know because you visit a lot for solo queue and shit. So I can see like South Korea, you should know. I can see France, you should know. I can see of course like you should probably know where's Canada if you are from USA because these are above you.
Yeah, but most Americans suck at geography and can't even name a single country, but... So, Jankos is playing with First Strike, that's the same that I would do.
Berlin.
And he's going Blue Smite here. He's playing into Kindred, which is a good Kha Zix matchup, so makes a lot of sense that Jankos is playing Kha Zix in this game. That he picked it makes a lot of sense. Starts on red buff, which means he plays into his bot lane, which makes sense because he has a Lucian army bot lane and wants to play aggressive. Otherwise he could play around mid lane because LeBlanc does have a little bit of kill pressure with some jungle ganks on Ahri before level 6. Oh wait, never mind, it's Kindred ADC, it's Kayn jungle. And Kayn did... What did Kayn do? Oh, Kayn... Oh, it's Kayn and Kindred jungle. Okay, it's like some weird strategy. I have seen it once before. It's a weird strategy. What Kayn did was either he took wolves or raptors, because Kayn's pretty good at doing that level 1. And then he went to invade the Grump. So let's see. Okay, so he took raptors level 1 and then he went on to blue. It was really weird, that play, I can't lie. Did Jankos see this coming? Why does he have E level 2?
Why am I leashing them?
Normally he will take QW, but I guess he saw it. He has minimap cover on, so I can't quite tell if he saw it or not. That's what I have to assume that he did. And he goes for that gank on mid lane.
If you tell me to name American states, I don't think I would really be able to do that easily. Like, to be honest with you. You know, like I don't actually know American state. I know where Los Angeles is. It's in California. But that's kind of the end of it.
I mean, I actually saw something very recently. This is not leak topic, but it's regarding this topic that Ian's talking about. That it's not fair if Americans say, oh, Europeans should know every state in the US, because you are not asking Americans to name every region of a country.
Guys, I just got one tap, but I'm pretty sure that he
oh
will
shit,
die.
He just got one shot.
Like one of them, right?
But if they trade...
One of them will die, guys, right?
No, they don't die.
Guys,
so you're not like asking, for example, in
one of them
Denmark,
will die, right?
it would be like, oh, you're... If you
one of
can't
them
name
should
like
die, right?
the three main regions, which would be Jutland, Fyn Island, and Sealand. Like, if you just say Denmark, then you pretty much know the country Denmark, right? You don't need to know every region of the country, because that's not what you're asking Americans, so it's a bit unfair if Americans ask, oh, name every state in the US. This is not comparable. Yes, US is a huge place, almost as big as Europe combined, but
That's not good for my game, really.
You're not asking Americans to name every region within a country, only the country itself. Now Kayn is back into top lane, so Kindred is now the jungler and Kayn is the top laner. You should smite here because you have 2 smite stacks. Thus, I probably would have smited at the beginning of doing the jungle camp, just so that the smite goes on cooldown faster, so I can get my another stack fast. But maybe he was worried that Kindred was gonna invade and then he would lose to Kindred smiting the Grump away from him, since he didn't have smite secured Okay, Lucian dies here. That's not really too good. This is like the bot lane duo combo of Pyke or the Nami Lucian should beat Pyke and Kalista.
Okay, seems like in the bot lane is smurfing a little bit.
Indeed,
Yeah,
Jankos.
plus the flash from Pyke, that would be
A bit of a bot gap right now, I can't lie.
In hindsight.
Here is not really good to gank bot lane because the wave is simply too big. Even if Lucian is coming, the wave is way too big to be able to do anything here. Nami can also not freeze this because it's way too big of a wave.
Yeah. Cannon's gonna end, isn't he?
Okay, I mean...
bot lane is a little bit smurfing for sure.
Maybe he can kill Pyke here. If Pyke doesn't have E, then he should be able to do it. Doesn't get the kill, unfortunately, but... Can he turn this one? Oh, Kalista jumped into the Kha Zix here. I think maybe he could have greeded for the kill with an auto or a Q. If Kalista didn't have high attack speed, he could have done it. But it was honestly just a misplay from the Kalista. Kalista jumped straight into the Kha Zix, giving him the W, HP and whatnot. So that was just bad play from Kalista, to be honest. Actually, Kalista did have tier 2 boots, so maybe going back into the Kalista wouldn't be that smart. So Ken is being zoned off the wave here by the Kayn and Kindred. So let's see what Jankos is gonna do. Will he walk top to contest 2v2? Will he take Drake? He evolves Q here, which is very interesting. I would evolve ulti, personally. But I was in the chat at the time and he said that Jankos saw someone play Kha Zix with Q evolve and he wanted to try it out, but
not about tags or no tags, it was just about like...
I think R evolve is always better.
Lane, you know?
Especially the higher elo you are. R evolve is basically always higher, or better. Unless if enemy team has like a lot of true sight, maybe you could go Q evolve, but then team fights would just feel
So
very
we have to like push the mob in
difficult to do. We're reaching the 8-minute mark, which means that Rift Herald spawns. Let's see if Jankos will prioritize it. Because you haven't prioritized the Drake so far. Like he had one opportunity where he could do it, and he chose not to. Let's see. The Kindred either is gonna invade or start the Rift. Starts the Rift.
I guess we can't really do much right, and I don't actually have a better smite as well. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking dead.
Oh, he does get the kill because of the isolation. Yeah, I mean, I think stopping the Kindred from taking Herald here would be fine, but I don't think he has to all in. I think he can just force her to make it reset and then he can kind of back off.
I guess.
So it was very very risky play, and I feel like he's not far enough behind that he's forced to make something risky. Like he can just play it slow a little bit, and well, now he has his Prowlers, which is completely fine. It's like the best lethality mythic item on Kha Zix, in my opinion. Enemy team ends up getting the Rift Herald anyway because it probably didn't reset, or they simply rushed it as soon as Kindred
I think against Kindred it's probably better to evolve ult. Just by the way. Because you force her ult and you run away and you don't lose all of your HP. You technically forces the ult a bit easier, but that's all it does really.
Well, you should be able to secure this one. Kha Zix Q smite is bigger than Kindred Q smite. Yeah. Kindred doesn't have ult, so here she's just that. It's a very heavily Kha Zix favorite matchup.
Yeah, I think Kindred is making a lot of mistakes, so it's fine.
Yeah, indeed, Kindred is making a bunch of mistakes. This controller is very interesting from Jankos. I personally put it in the bush below this one, so to the left of the red buff. Because people just... There's basically less traffic
the
in
bottom
that
up
bush,
because I
so
don't
it's
have to
less
stay.
likely to get killed. And gives almost the same amount of vision, so... Interesting he puts it in that bush. Don't know if it's just this specific game, this specific situation, or if it's a very common thing for him to do. I'll be honest, I haven't seen Jankos play all that much
I'm gonna go see the archers and Yomo.
last few months, so let me know in the comment section below if you are a regular Jankos viewer, if he puts his word here.
Be able to defeat Kane.
I could gain top lane here. The wave is gonna crash, but if Gain greets for the next wave, then it's gankable. If Kane greets for this wave coming now, then he could gank. Right now he's not showing. Now he is. But Cannon recalls. Will TP back though. Still gankable. Riftel also comes out. Kane should be that here. Kane will soon have her ulti up. Yes. One for one trade, should be one for two. Yeah.
I didn't get assist.
He didn't get assists. Goes CDR boots.
Nice,
Also very common to do.
Kindred flashed, I'm certain of that.
Holy shit, Jankos is
You
so
see, this
loud.
Another situation where if I would,
He is so loud.
Be much better situation. But I also think I should have committed into the Kindred faster and harder.
Now the question will be, what is Jankos gonna go
went into
next?
Kindred. I should
Depending
have
on what
really
his
hard
runes are
gone
in
into
his...
that. I
I'm
think
assuming he
I
has
should use the
domination
diamond
tree.
and probably see if I can-
If he has zombie ward, he should go Umbral Glaive. If he doesn't have zombie ward, then he would,
like
instead of
rocket.
Umbral Glaive, probably go Ghostblade, I could see. Because I don't think Edge of Night is needed here. Not yet, at least. Yeah, I think he's either gonna go Umbral Glaive or Ghostblade. Both of which are fine, it just depends on which runes he has in his second domination tree.
Actually, Q Evolve though is so good on single target.
Yep. It's good on single target, but for sure most idle players know that as long as you're not isolated, then you always basically useless. It does nothing except for the 50 bonus range that you get from evolving Q.
A bit too early, huh?
Jankos should honestly just play really aggressive right now, because he is winning against Kindred. Kindred doesn't have ulti, Kane just died, Ari is really low on HP, so he can almost play as aggressive as he wants to here, to be honest. Yeah, and he does good. That was a good play. Just gonna take this one plating and then run. I should have autoed once more. One shots again. Okay. I used the combo a little bit differently, but I would have used my prowlers and held my E in case Kane used something, but yeah, I guess it works out.
Pog. Very pog. Very smart play from Cannon to help them bot. To help him bot, I mean. This game should be very good now. Because our LeBlanc is fed, our Nami is fed, our Kha Zix is a Giga Chad.
Yeah, they're in a good state right now.
Second
I would have
and
pushed
then
top lane by now
match of the
because
night.
Kennen went bot. And I would have simply pushed in bot lane. That's what I would have done. Maybe I would have even taken one plating because it was very low HP. It was like 40 something HP that he needed to get the plating rather than taking red buff and raptors. But this way he gets a little bit more XP.
I was considering not rushing it, but I think I will rush it because I just don't think that they'll come.
Yeah, rushing Draker is fine. You can always secure it with Q Smite over Kindred, so rushing Drake is completely fine here. And you should also get it.
I'm not even using Smite though. So the problem with this is that she is good. Oh, she is good. But if I go on her when she's alone,
W Wolf second is
she
also
might
completely
not
normal.
be able to. Okay, I don't know if I win that, but I'll try.
Yeah.
I am dirty. I'm so dirty.
A thing that is really annoying. Okay, yeah, he went Ghostblade.
Yeah,
A thing that's really annoying is that towers
Nice.
remove isolation damage as well. If there was no tower there, then
It's a
Jankos
very
would have
big
killed
decision to
Kalista
make.
there.
Because I think, honestly, okay, I will just sell this. I don't want to go in depth because my gold sucks. If I go in depth, I'll just lose. And I don't want to buy a longsword. I think it is the best.
I don't think he needs the ruby crystal here, to be honest. I think he should just go longsword plus a possible control ward if he wants to. The ruby crystal will not do anything. It's not gonna save him. Like he gonna be dead. No matter if he has 150 HP more or if he doesn't. If he gets that low, he's just dead. Charmed here.
Why the fuck would she do that?
He can chase with Ghostblade. If he hits his W. Ah, that was another teammate. The only unusual thing that Jankos has done so far is just evolving Q. Okay, that was also a bit on. Okay, yeah. Okay, I kinda jinxed it, didn't I? Okay, maybe maybe a bit more than just the Q evolve is a bit unusual. That was very unusual E right there. Straight into the enemy team without having ulti. He didn't even use Prowlers either, or Smite. That low-key seemed like an int to me.
Because I kill people one-on-one, I don't like group fights. Group fights are just hot.
Yeah, if you go Q evolve, you have to just take 1v1 fights. Team fights just feels impossible to take without R evolve.
Lord Marco, thank you, Kat, thank you.
But they do have 2 Drakes so far, so they could just play for a 3rd Drake and then call out the game for Soul, making sure enemy team can't get Baron. He's going Edge of Night here as a 3rd item. It's a decent item to go because he is playing against Blue Cane. Could be nice against Ari Charm, Pike Hook. Against Kalista and Kindred it does nothing, but those champions are not really a threat to him anyway, because he should be killing those. So, yeah, I think Edge of Night here as a 3rd item is completely fine. Oh, that was a super long Prowlers. That was nice. Yeah, as long as they're isolated, then Jankos should basically fight them. Unless if he doesn't have ult. If he doesn't have ult, then fighting even with Q evolve, isolation damage is probably not the best. Oh, he almost got that Q off.
Did like a decent damage to him, so I don't think he can really chase though. Yeah, I am dead, but he almost got one tapped as well. Oof.
Very aggressive play. Oh, Kennen should have flashed over the red buff push, not alongside it. Oh my.
A lot of oofers.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of oof and big oofs. That was not a nice play. Here I think Jankos should just play towards the next Drake because it spawns in like a minute and something.
I think in gold. Then gold. Fine.
And then they can just play for Soul as a win condition and then win this game. They're still quite far ahead, but they are making a bit of limit testing in terms of plays, so. But I mean, so is Kindred and Kane even, so I guess it doesn't matter. Both teams are just limit testing at this point.
Nami just killed it, so she's here. Weird. Oh,
I'm not too sure what Jankos was looking for here. I'm also not sure why he's not on bot side to take the Drake. Like, I understand that taking the top side camps feels nice and whatnot, but don't think that it's better than a 3rd Drake. Oh wow, that's actually a weird combo. He used like Q and then Prowler's Claw. I think I've seen that combo before. Okay, if I should the Kane W, they should win this fight.
something has happened that made me realize how bad of a sub I've been. That's right.
Well, appreciated, Somic, I guess.
Love you. Let's win world.
Limpa, thank you. I also believe that half of your donation just got skipped, but then, you know, sucks. I didn't mean to skip it.
I think you should just go Drake here. Oh, he found a pike. Couldn't he just have killed him there? He does have ult, so he shouldn't feel afraid of taking a fight right now, because he does have ult. But taking the Drake is probably the right play. Don't fuck it up, Jankos. Q-smite it. Oh my god.
And that as well, and everything. My whole life is just a one big fucking misplay and series of mistakes. My KD is 777. Not looking very good.
Yeah, that was not the... I mean, he should have gotten it, not gonna lie, but...
Oh my god, we have like no damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I
now,
that's why.
the game is a little bit tough. I mean, they're still really far ahead, but they have to wait another 10 minutes before they could potentially have soul. And by that point, you're 32 minutes into the game and Kha Zix not that strong, so maybe we're gonna see a possible Baron play
Kindred was a bit crazy. She could have
fairly soon.
Mark. She didn't. Look at that juicy farm mid. Lucian probably wants it, but then again, he's 1 and 5.
Yeah, if your ADC is 1 and 5, then just take the CS if you're fat yourself as jungle. Unless if you're not playing carry jungle, but as a carry jungler you should. Same thing goes for red buff and blue buff. Like if you're a mid laner and ADC are fat, then you can give them, but if not, then don't. And if you're playing utility jungle, then you just give everything to a team, because, I mean, you are just pure utility. You'll just want to frontline and CC some people and whatnot. Not really gonna carry in terms of damage output.
Show someone, please.
Oh, they found a pike.
What do you think of QSM possibly leaving LCS?
Holy shit. He hit over one wall and then Kalista ulted him back over 2 walls. I think I've seen that before.
I don't jump actually.
At least the ult range must be insanely big then. Holy shit, actually. Oh, this is a big throw. Enemy team could start Baron now. With these 2 kills. Now Jankos doesn't have ult. And he's on the wrong side of the map. Well, not of the map, but on... side. Yeah, he's dead here. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. I mean, Kennen is alive and he could flash ult in, but...
Oh my god.
Still not good. Where is Kennen? He does have flash, he does have ult.
Just fucking go.
Here it comes. Kennen goes in. Ah, Kindred ult. Ren gets the Baron. And then gets 1 kill, LeBlanc gets 1 kill.
I mean, we got like...
Got 3 for
like
2.
12
I
kills,
mean...
Like
I mean, not too bad, but... Oh, Kane and Ari getting 1k each. That was a very big throw. Like, majority of the lead that Jankos and his team had is gone now. So now maybe they do have to stall out the game to that 32 minutes and play around, like, get the next Drake and then play for soul. Now that Baron is gone, is probably the like, way to win. Unless if enemy team is now gonna throw. There's a red buff here. Went for a stopwatch here. I'm not exactly sure why, because it should feel a little bit more safe with his Edge of Night. Personally, I would just have went Cyril the Scrots probably. Holy shit, that guy got 1 shot fast. So yeah, I would probably went as Cyril the Scrots instead of this stopwatch. I would have kept my stopwatch for like the really important fights, so like a soul fight or a Baron fight or anything like that.
Trying to stop.
Okay, yeah. That guy got just changed his seat, he couldn't stopwatch. Couldn't flash, couldn't do anything. But they do win the fight. And that should be another Drake.
Again, like this, I think is worth it. We killed 4, they killed 2. But so far we are really trading kills only, so there is like not much advantages being really built on either side. And it's hard for me to kill the pike because of the Kalista woods.
Yep. In terms of jungle matchup, the matchup is fine, but in terms of who else he can kill, especially with this Q evolve, I'm not too sure. I mean, if they're isolated and they walk into him, he can kill anyone, right? But you're not gonna have many situations where that happens.
My Lucian, because he probably wants to base, and also I don't know why he's building collector, but looks like he's gonna have collector. I guess they are squishy. I guess collector's fine. Thinking he was trolling, but.
He works spot side here because of the Drake spawning, so nothing unusual there. You should just go on Kindred here. Ulti, that's nice. Also the Kane. I would personally just have finished the Kindred, I think, unless if he jumped over the wall. Okay.
It should be really fine, good fight, because I literally burned every ultimate from them, but Cannon is not here.
They get
If
the
Cannon was here, we would
Drake.
fuck them so hard.
So now they can't play for Souls win condition either.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I would probably played this
They
team
burned every
fight
single thing,
quite a
we
bit
didn't
differently.
play. Sad.
I won't lie. But he's gonna hit level 15 now, so just one more level for the
Yeah,
last
we do
evolution.
now.
Normally you would evolve
I just
E,
get GA.
but if I remember correctly, he's gonna evolve ulti last.
And push.
Which is also good for like flanking in the team
Like,
fights,
level
but
16 is gonna be very helpful,
it's
so.
not gonna be that good in case they're winning the team fight. E evolves like really good if you're already winning, and especially if you're winning team fights, then you can pretty much always clean up, and most of the times you can just kill everyone. Make sure that they can't run away, because
Yeah, we have Jay.
you just have so much movement speed. You then also have jumps and resets, and you have your slow from your W's to make sure that the enemy team can't escape. Okay, they kill the Kindred. I'd also die. Wait.
Cheryl does, yeah, Cheryl does. I don't think we can do that much, I'm just gonna base personally.
Next play should be, or next objective should be a potential Baron fight.
Could also, you know what I could honestly, chat? I could go Black Cleaver, because that gives me a bit of tankiness. I
No,
could
don't go
Maw,
Black
which is
Cleaver,
fine
man.
too,
You're
but
never
Maw is
gonna
only like
stack
physical
it.
damage.
You need 6 hits in order to stack Black Cleaver. You're never gonna get 6 stacks. I mean, not never, but there'll be more situations where Cyrilda's Grots will be better than Black Cleaver will. Team fights are not that long. Like, you basically just one-shot someone and then that's it. And same thing goes for enemy. Like, if Kane one-shots someone, then they can win, right? Because this one came off level 16. Try and get level 16 and then look for something. Let's see what he evolves last. He evolves ulti last.
Okay, finally I evolved.
Remove submission around top.
Umbra Glaive is not even a bad option as well for me.
I think Umbra Glaive is too late to get now at this point. I don't think it's needed. He should have went it like instead of Ghost Blade anyway. But then he should also have Zombie Ward, in my opinion. Just to make it even better.
Hi, Jankos.
I
Yeah,
mean,
the
the
dog
Kane
and
is
the
just
water
splitting
too.
right now on bot, so they kind of have to
Really
do
much.
something, otherwise they have to go defend. There's also a big top lane wave coming in. Oh, TP from the Kane. Goes from splitting bot to splitting top.
Oh, they have a ward.
Oh, this Kane is playing super aggressive. I think
Wait,
this might
what
actually
the
be that
fuck?
here.
How did they get here faster than we
He does
did?
have GA though, and ulti, so he can
That's a
maybe
bit
survive.
fucking crazy, isn't that?
Yeah, he can. If they win the fight, then it's fine trading GA first. Get 1 kill on Pike. I mean,
Very
that
interesting
was
play, I have to
very
say.
questionable from Lucian. The cannon ulti is not gonna connect either. Oh my god, it's just a big fiesta. Oh, and Jankos missed the W. Oh, and LeBlanc died.
Should be dead on the next.
Prussian donated two
Okay, I don't think he had to ult for that one, but sure.
Russian terrorists, more known as Jankos 6.
Dude, I jumped on her face.
Now they will play for Drake. Let's go Cyrillis, please, Jankos. Thank god. Thank god, he goes Cyrillis.
But I will do the Grudge.
Thank god. Now they should finally get the third Drake. But I'll be honest,
Like one of the Drakes.
I don't think this game is gonna last another 5
Like
minutes.
the story in this game is not like insane, but it's not bad.
But I don't think it reads like... I think the game is over before 37 minutes. This
Like
Drake,
20 damage per
in
hit.
reality, I don't think matters that much this game. Well,
It was 1 HP and I really didn't want to fucking smite.
Yeah.
How insane is that actually? Like, how insane it is that I didn't want to smite and it's 1 HP.
why did he not want to smite
Like
it?
that has to just be unlucky. Like,
Why?
Like, you can't explain it otherwise. That just has to be just the most unlucky thing ever.
I mean, as I said, this Drake in reality shouldn't really matter this much as long as the game is over before minute 37, which I think it will. But man, that's actually too funny. He had smite and he did want to use it and he ended up losing it on 1 HP. Holy shit. I would always just Q smite it. Because even if he wants to invade, his Q will still do more damage than enemy smite. Of course, he won't have the Q smite combo, but Q itself should be enough. Ari is dead. Kane is almost dead. Now he's dead. Kindred doesn't have ult, so she should also be dead. Yep.
Like, it's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Like if I lose this game, because one time I fuck up smite, the other time I don't.
And
have
then
smite,
Baron is up,
it's
so
gonna
they
be
can
the
take
worst game of
Baron.
my life. Please, need to win this game.
It's a very big Fiesta game, I can't lie. Like, there's been, what,
It's fine, guys. It's fine. I learned from my
70
mistakes.
kills
Don't worry about this, Nash.
in 33 minutes?
Guys, don't worry. Don't worry about this one. Don't worry about this one. It's gonna be perfect smite. The smite is gonna be so clean.
Perfect smite. Mine has 767.
Okay, actually, I don't know. Do I have gold for? I think I do. Yeah.
You should go Cyrillis and then you should go Elixir with Futures Market. Perfect. I would have done the exact same. And now just one team fight that you win and then you can end with Baron and then GG. And I very recently learned when I got coached by an LEC coach that when you are playing against enemy team with Baron buff, you actually want to force a fight if possible, because enemy team would like to use the Baron buff to push, and you deny them from pushing by simply forcing a fight. I very recently learned this.
The thing is that he knows, so he's not gonna die unless he like Giga runs it down. Shouldn't really be the case.
Lucian is dead right now, so it is a 5v4. Holy shit. Never mind, it's a 4v4, because Kane just died.
Like, I don't know, they
Oh,
knew,
this
but
is a
they're
bit
just too
deep,
good at the game.
and he's
They're
dead.
just too good at the game. They're just too good at the game.
And his GA up now. 5 seconds after he dies, his GA up. Maybe it's actually fine, because if he died there, I think he would have lost GA and died anyway, so him having GA for the next fight, I don't think it's bad. There's only 2 minutes until that potential Ocean Soul for enemy team spawns, and it doesn't look like Jankos' team is about to end, so that is a bit risky.
1k gold, 1.4k gold.
I would rebuy Elixir here.
I can't. Enemy Kindred is 3 and 1. It's 3 and 11. Actually, at this point, I could sell Prowlers and buy Duskblade. Maybe it's not bad. Or Eclipse even for the shield.
I mean, that depends. Prowlers is better if you can truly just one-shot someone, but if you don't need it to one-shot someone, then Duskblade is fine just because of the invis. And I'm not sure why he didn't rebuy Elixir here. I will be honest. Kayn is dead to ignite. Okay. 5v3. Okay, well, I guess that's GG. And the game is not gonna go to 37 minutes. And team will FF in just a sec.
GG
Maybe.
guys, GG, we won this game.
Please end the game before 37 minutes so my prediction was correct. Will it end before it hits 37?
But it was a sweaty one.
Three seconds before 37 mark they ended. I mean, I did call it. That the game was not gonna go past 37 minutes. I did call it, just saying.
And Kayn with smite strat.
But yeah, that's basically the video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like. If you have any questions regarding Jankos' playstyle or build or how I play Kha Zix, then leave in the comment section down below. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And then I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next YouTube video or in my next live stream on Twitch. See you guys.